Hello YouTube, I'm playing Katawa Shoujo again. Let's see where we left off. I'm playing for 43 minutes. Anyway, so we're back here with Shizune and Misha. So anyway, still, oh wait there, my phone just went. Alright, turned it off. Still, we finished it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class. Despite our late start, Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different though. The class rep is a calm and professional as she thinks, so Misha is a lot more playful and girlish. Not to mention more easily distracted. I wonder why. To be honest, two of them did most of the work. Could be about that, yeah, you dick. Sal's our main character and he's a dickhead. We need to see what people work other than him. Ow. We have that in my city, and like, we're effectively used to. I've never heard it in a while, but basically, yeah, it goes like that. Do 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 do. Yeah, anyway, I'm wearing headphones this episode. The clock tower bells ring, signaling the end of the period time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me down the hallway and down the stairs. We descend even below the lobby where the box is there, where I met Mattel down the bottom floor. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria. Oh shit. An enthusiastic statement. Yeah, exactly. Statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital eating portions measured with the scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to the table sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pulls me aside to give my attention and points to Shizune. ... I don't understand science, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to you is proper and polite. Do you want to know something? What? What is it? About anything. In regards to you should ask her there something. I wonder. Ask about her debt. That's a bit personal. Not everything I need to know. Ask about the library. Oh yeah, is there a library in school? Lately I've gotten into reading a lot, so I check. Yeah, that's a bit ironic that I'm reading something that says that the main character likes reading a lot, so I'd like to check it out. She gives the kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, but then picks up her smile again. There is, on the second floor, we could show it to you sometime. Thanks. I return to my food while the girls talk between themselves. She shows the student sign back and forth very adamantly, throwing sideways glances at me. By the way, if this isn't what you like, YouTube, this visual novel, tell me and I might stop reading it, but it has a good story ahead of it. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth very animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from transferring. You're talking about me, bitches. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. ... I quickly notice the conversation inside is not enough to fill silence. No shit, maybe that's because it is silent. We arrive in the costume early, but we're not the first. The dark-haired girl I know before slumped over her desk at the last row. Whoa. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room. I know she is very annoying. The elegance of a rhino. The elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone from her presence. That's her disability. Stone syndrome. Your senses soon either don't notice or don't mind it as they walk directly past her to her seats and begin to converse. What's that mean? Semi-conversation. And left wondering about her even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. I hope this ends with like the way some movies end where they go blah 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 went on to blah 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 and then blah blah and blah blah. Because I really hope that some people in this don't get off so well. Getting into the rhythm, is that rhyme? Rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Kind of like that fat kid at the back at the last episode. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and continue. I'm counting the minutes left. I'm really fucking up English. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. She should. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me feel like I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Zombie syndrome. Before long, the final bell rings. School's finally over for the day. Also, I discovered that my headset actually blurs my voice a bit more, which is, awkward for this sort of a recording. Beside me, Miss Answers and are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, she turns to me. I swear to God, I actually used to remember how to spell my name in sign language, but I forgot. Oh wait, you can probably see the fraps counter. Let me just... There we go. With deliberation, Miss turns to me. ... By the way, I really like this art style. It's called anime, if you didn't know, so it's uploaded in 1080p because of that. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Sean. You've got to hurry already since there's a lot of work for us to do. ... You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Ah, wait. Teacher said I'd have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? What I should do is like make hand signs every time she does sign language instead of going ... Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own buildings, so we have to go outside. We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell on outside. The girls pointing out to other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. Also, it looks like pastel, if you know what that sort of art style is in the background as well. Anyone notices that? I mean, I just noticed this is all painting in the background. It looks like it's real life. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually part of the main building. I think that might be it. ... This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all of the nurse's office. They even have a swimming pool. How's that official? Good point. Nurses are just lazy. ... Don't be silly, Sean. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. But like, can I just state, no school would have this uniform, I have to say. Wait, seriously though. Yeah, thanks, bye. The whole building. Also, I love the music. I download the soundtrack. This has nothing to do with the actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. Oh shit, Hashan, you're really catching on. I walk in hoping... I hate this main character now. I walk in hoping that this really will be only a quick visit like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately. I can't quite make it on. Out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself further in. The room is not large. It smells strange. A friendly looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. Now, we need to hear the soundtrack for this. Now, the soundtrack and the actual soundtrack, if you download it, is called Happy. It sounds like bad board music, like 80s. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there's at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Hello there. What can I do for you today? Smiling man. He is young looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples in his cheeks. What's that? Do you hear this music, YouTube? Like, seriously. Cheeks wash that impression away while he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smells like a person who has heard the very same question hundreds of times. I wonder why. Again, his Shan is very stupid. Maybe he belongs here. Oh yes, I am. It says so on the door. No. You can call me by my name or just the nurse like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I probably should grab his extended hand. Innuendo. Could be me doing innuendo. His handshakers are firm and friendly. Shut up, sick people. Right, I'm a new student and my homeroom teacher told... What is a homeroom teacher? Homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Sasal Nakai. Did he just do that? Did he just flick his hands? His eyes light up with revolutionary... Oh yeah, he did. He actually did snap his fingers too. Oh, you're Lat, Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? I think. He gestures to me to sit down in a vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yeah. Good, well you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over this quickly. We have all kind of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from our staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Well, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. That was a joke. That is a shame to my YouTubers, sir. This joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, just thought it's really weird to have so many medical people at school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again, ... While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling, dark grey laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Maybe that's because it is a school's nurse's office. I swear to God, this main character is the biggest dipshit ever. Even the ridiculous education posters hanging on all four walls reminded me to eat properly 3 times a day from all food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from the stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rush stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins at my joke, but I don't. Or he grins his own joke. Well, I play soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you refrain from doing that. At least for the time being. Oh. My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another heart attack can argue. No shit! Risking another heart attack is not a good idea. He's a genius, I tell you. Genius guy. No, let me rewind after. Oh, I'm going back. Whoops. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There is no mention of the cause in your papers. Not exactly. I sidestepped the question acceptably and he glances over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so exercise would do you good. We have physical therapy and such available, as I said, but I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. I wish I could do voices, but I'm not that good of a voice actor, so just have to imagine it. At any rate, I'm sure and there are people home, and when there's people home I tend not to do voices for characters in any game. I'm sure you've been told this before, you just need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wags a finger to emphasize the point. Shut up. No need, really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely, no unnecessary risks. Take care of yourself. Okay. He goes over my papers one more time and sets them on the desk, obviously content. Good, that's it then. Come meet me if you ever need something. I must go to music ended. I mushed out before I even realised it. A quick visit indeed. I end up standing in front of the main building, the auxiliary building, although to my eyes they still look one and the same. I think that's it right there. It's the first real look I get at the other students, so I watch people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Everyone seems to know where they are going, and I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students of a special school. And what about that guy in the back in the last episode? He like fucked up. And again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us. I was about to say one of us before that came up. I should go somewhere too, to prevent me from getting lost. Isn't going somewhere not the opposite of trying not to get lost? Like if you don't know where you're going, so you go somewhere not to get lost. That doesn't really make sense. It's around dinner time, but I feel tired instead of hungry. The weariness in me only grows as I trudge towards the dorms, set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery forward. But mate, I really do need to be better at reading in English, and that overbearing smell of fresh cut grass fills the atmosphere. It dawns on my tired mind that smell feels novel. I'm reading a visual novel. It's basically a comic except way longer. Because I haven't been outside at all for so long. Now, too bad if you don't like it. I love this news story. And what the whoa, wait there. Wait there, it's Minnie Mouse Bun. What is that? Looks like Asdef the movie. The dorm building is big and made of red brick like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given for my pocket. Room 119. That's bear with me YouTube a wee second, I'm gonna go get something from my school bag. So hello again YouTube, probably wondering what that was. Well, not anything. So basically, if you play a game called Call of Duty and you play it, pretty much bet everyone has, and you played zombies, then you'll know of a chemical called 115. Now if you're familiar with all the lore, you'll know that that's called Unun Pentium, which is like Soviet for 115. Now then, I thought that 119 was discovered, but it wasn't. These are all elements that have been discovered but not confirmed. This goes from 110 to 118. So 119 would have been part of the group. That's the same as 115, but it wasn't. It only goes up to Unun Octium, which is 118. Science facts. Anyway, let's return. In 119, or Ununonium it would probably be called. Despite the ornate, I can't be properly in this position because like I'm lying with my back to the headboard. There we go. Go. Oh, my spot just came out. Despite the ornate exterior, the inside of the dorm is fairly new, functional, and boring. Well, when you're doing something, you have to be like sitting properly, otherwise your lungs won't work properly. Like, weird, or at least I do. Maybe I just have some sort of thing wrong with me that I can't read properly. Just like in the main building, the halls and doors are wide to accommodate the wheelchairs. The same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head round the corner of the common room door. Inside are a few students watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning to the TV. Seems that only girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. I climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here small corridors branch off from the main hallway. Each of these minor halls seem to have a toilet and showers as well as 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall I spy room 119. The name placed on the rooms adjacent to mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. I chat from below the door of room 117, so I knock it lightly. Hello, is anyone home? Inside I hear a few movement, but then clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment the door squeaks open. A bespectable boy is standing in the doorway. He's looking at me very intently for his extremely thick glasses. Looks like Harry Potter. That only thinks that. Who is it? Bespectable hallmate? Blind? No, at least not completely. Why would he have eyeglasses if he was? He leans close to me until our noses are almost touching. His breathing stinks of garlic. The sound that guy. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce myself. His face suddenly brightens in realization. He stands back upright, twisting hand in a smiling greeting. He's almost straight to my diaphragm. Oh, sup dude, name's Kenji. Ah, hi. Take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it. Still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious looking people going in and out of your room earlier. It was probably my parents. Parents? You sure? Because there could have been some other people too. You can't just judge a book by its cover. This out of place proverb is left hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond. I say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. Yeah, fuck you too. You're a brave man, so. Me, I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I can trust is myself. Does that mean I shouldn't get to know you, either? He thinks about this for a while. A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. That's because you can't fucking tell how I look for those big ass magnifying glasses, probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. He squints his eyes and leans closer again, but I lean backwards to dodge it. Never mind, it doesn't matter. With that, he turns, fumbles around for a moment, and searches the door handle, shuts the door behind him. Beside the key into the lock in front of the door marked 119. Blank beige walls, white linen, a desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal, like my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems there are a number of school uniforms hanging in there as well. A note is pinned to the sleeve of one of my shirts. Hi Jean, we've unpacked... See, why do my parents call me Jean if my name's Hishal or Hassal? We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mum and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about the unpacking. I kind of hoped I would have. Then there would be something to do. It's still too early. I put the note down on the desktop. I have a laptop. And lie down in the bed feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming, and the entire day today too. I still want to think, damn, I have to distract myself somehow. So I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, bottles of medication neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents read on side, yeah. And then read the glued on pharmacy label. It's all in the car. I take 2 tablets daily to stay alive. It doesn't really say that, but it could just as well. It's kind of twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? I feel kind of the same way. I have ADHD, so I take these tablets to stop me from being hyper, and if I was hyper then, well, I do good videos, but my life would be pretty shit. Well, it is pretty shit, but it would be way worse. I begin my new daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. ... I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. After that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It's night. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls long, and the shadow draws across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness of unfamiliarity and feel fear creeping up my spine once more. Sorry about that, bro. Oh, it's the hiccups, damn. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. That was nice. Oh, please tell me that's in the soundtrack. I wake up in a strange room. And that's all. I'm going to check how long it's recorded, and I might come back because I'm actually getting into this again.